One thing Xander Landry knew for sure was that moments of peace, when everyone around him was safe and nothing crazy was going on, were few and far between, which meant that he'd learned long ago to enjoy them fully whenever they occurred, which, very specifically, meant going fishing as often as possible. He gave a longing glance to the fishing rod that was propped against the wall just behind where he sat. Just a few more minutes, little girl, just a few more minutes, and then it's you and me and the water and the quiet. He was seated in his grandmother's bar with the rest of his family and several friends, just waiting for a lull in the action and conversation to sneak out the back door. Of course, the definition of lull was applied loosely around the Landrys because true quiet, calm moments were a fantasy. For Xander, as part of the Landry family and the town cop, so smack dab in the middle of both family and town drama in all ways, a lull was simply a string of 30 consecutive minutes where no one was likely to die or need to be arrested. That was it. He didn't need to define it any wider than that. If he did, he'd never fish again. He'd just shifted forward in his seat, prepared to stand and head for the back door, when the front door to the bar opened, and everyone got quiet. No matter how much he wanted quiet, that was never a good sign. Oh, sure, it seemed like it should be, but to stun the entire clan at once took something big. He braced himself and looked toward what was distracting them all. Or rather, who? Yeah, the woman, or at least she and the very wide, very white, very lacy, and very sparkly dress she was wearing, who had just walked in, was big, all right. Damn it.
Yes, this is a wedding dress. No, I didn't get married. Yes, I'm hiding out. No, I don't have any money. Xander sighed and let go of her arm. She hadn't realized she'd been able to feel him through the fabric of the dress, but now her skin felt cool where he'd been holding her, and she missed his touch instantly. It was stupid, but she felt safe with this guy. And comforted. Wow, that was new. He obviously thought all of this was a little crazy, but who wouldn't? The wedding dress alone was surely not an average Friday afternoon occurrence in his small-town bar, but paired with the lion cub in the pet carrier and her near kidnapping, she could imagine the small-town cop was wondering what the hell had rolled into town. "We're gonna work out the financial situation," Xander said. "It's a favor to me, okay?" Heather shook her head. "I'm not worried about that. Are you okay, honey?" she asked Caroline. That was sweet, and Caroline gave her question some real thought. Maybe for the first time since leaving the church, actually. She took a deep breath and noticed the hint of cinnamon in the air, as well as the scent coming off Xander Landry. She couldn't quite place it. It was an outdoorsy, woodsy scent, and she wasn't so sure that it was cologne. She thought it was more likely how he smelled. She loved a good cologne for sure, and had been close to many an expensive one. But the urge to put her nose against this cop's neck and breathe deep was incredibly strong. In any case, the cinnamon and man scent, combined with the quaint, cozy foyer of the bed and breakfast, the bright smile of the woman looking at her, and the solid, steady presence of the man next to her, made her nod. "Actually, I think I am. Or will be."
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.